So, waning moon over the Mont Charmin and the Three Witches, and I've been looking at the Witches corridor. So if we zoom in a bit there, Witches there, right in the middle, see if it's any good, and that's all very grainy and horrible. That's not what we're going to be talking about today. I'm going to do some machining. It's bloody cold in my workshop, getting down to about -10 at night these days. And my workshop is non-heated and not particularly insulated, so it's about -10 in the workshop, but at least there's no wind chill. And what we're going to be doing, hopefully, or what I'm going to be doing, hopefully, is releasing the inner dodecahedron from a piece of spare aluminium that I've got lying around. Now, normally when you're turning a dodecahedron, you would turn from a sphere. But I don't have a sphere turning device, and my piece of aluminium is only just big enough. There's about 0.5 millimetre in length left over. So, for the size that I want to make, obviously. So we're going to need to do some funky geometry. So first thing to do is to bang a 12mm hole straight through the centre of it. And then I'm going to be holding it on a 12mm expanding collet. So, cone number 1, pretty much, I think. Let's see where we are in terms of diameter here. This should be just slightly over 40. .8. Actually after 40.3. But I think that will do. Right, I'm going to zero myself here, because what we're also going to do is we're going to do the other side. Now, I need to mark from here 10.88 in. So there's my That's my centre line. So that is where we are going to be scribing our marks for the think Simon, for our centre points that are going to be going through. Right, I don't know whether I got any of that. Well, we'll see how it goes. I may have missed a whole bunch of machining there, but never mind. What we have now is an approximation to the outside of a dodecahedron. It's still hidden in there, obviously. What we've got here, I've marked my 5 points around each radius. I'm going to centre spot them and then turn down between centres with a piece of 12mm glued into here as a drive dog. I'm going to leave, so I'm going to just do 5 faces to start with, and I'm going to leave 16mm spigots here. That means that I can then put those faces into a collet, drill and face the other sides and drill them, and we'll see how we go from there. So anyway, first thing to do is going to be to centre spot those, and I'm going to centre drill them, and then I'm going to go in because it's bloody fucking cold. Anyway, and there's something you don't see every day. This happens about twice every winter. The clouds rolling over Liège from Italy, and it's absolutely beautiful. Right, so there's our setup for turning the first 5 faces. We have a piece of 12mm in here, we're between centres, and we're going to turn down to this line here. These faces end at this line, these faces end at this line, and hopefully that should give us enough nubbin to be able to hold the rest and turn the rest off. So we'll see how that turns out. Worst case, turn it all between centres, and then I'll drill it out at the end. So anyway, let's go with that. And there's one face done, about to kick off the second one. So it's the same old every time. Come into a set depth and go into a set depth of cut on the other side as well. And yeah, I'm leaving a 16mm nubbin to be able to hold on to. So there we go. No, we're not filming. So there we go. I've done 5 faces, and in the words of Rolf Harris, can you taste the jizz yet? There's about 0.1 of a mil to take off of each face, maybe slightly more, to bring it down to its actual size. So we're going to turn these ones between turn the faces between a collet, a 16mm collet, and a centre. If I can keep my framing in place, that would be good, wouldn't it? Can you see what's going on? I don't know. The lighting's bloody awful. Filming shiny shit, it's difficult. So yeah, I'll face those off between with a centre and a collet, and then I'm going to drill through. Are we going to drill through all the way? Probably. I might even go further out. I'm going to go further out because I'm going to try and do a Turner's dodecahedron on this, so there'll be an interior dodecahedron and an exterior one. Yeah, and we'll see where we go from there.